gather at the same place once a year. They spend like a whole entire weekend together to share all the knowledge and get some connections with professionals or between students, between professionals as well. So those kind of like a unique event was, I attended those and it was so much fun and I enjoyed attending those events and I always wanted to have such an event in Japan as well because I noticed that there's no such a thing in Japan in general. In the US, basically, even if you're just an animator, you can still talk to a director and tell them what you think about the movie as well, what the movie they're working on. So there's not much hierarchy out there. So they're very welcoming to communicate between different generations. So, anyways, and then since in Japan, connecting with professional between students to professional. It's more, there's some high tension in it, and it's a little bit like, not scary, but kind of bit of nervous things to do for students. But at the end, we're all just, animation art lovers, we artists, that we all love similar stuff. Basically, we're all nerds. So, yeah, I wanted to make some event like this in Japan so we can get an excuse to hang out together. So yes, that was my main motivation to do this event. Yeah, I do feel that way more than I expected, honestly. Just like I said, the way people interact in Japan and the US is different. But I definitely feel the same vibe from what I experienced from Lightbox or in the Californian event. Right here, it's like people are smiling and they are, enjoying sharing all the information between them.
Yohei told me that there is no animation event or conference in Japan, and we have a few in the US, and they're always very fun, and you learn a lot. And I was actually very surprised when I learned that Japan doesn't have one of these. So when he told me that he was creating an event, and that he wanted me to do some guest speaking, I thought it was a good opportunity to share knowledge with the Japanese animators and to meet the Japanese animators. This is crazy. Like, this is more exciting than I thought it would be, and it's really nice to see all the animators' passion and energy coming through. I can really feel it just by talking to them. It's very, very strong and tangible, and it makes me want to animate more, meeting everybody here. So
I've done it before online, but then this was my first time doing an in-person lecture, so it was really nice seeing everyone's faces. I found that audience here, they have a really serious face when they're listening, which is really nice because I think they were, I saw people taking notes, and so I made me feel like, okay, I'm saying something helpful, insightful, maybe. 今回は2時間、2時間の枠でストーリーボード入門講座っていうのでお話をさせてもらったんですけど、内容としては私が、そもそもストーリーボードってあんまりまだ日本に浸透してない言葉かなっていうふうに思うので、なんでそのストーリーボードが大事な役割をどういう役割があるのかっていうのとかを最初メインにお話しして、で後半では実技的な絵の描き方のポイントだったりとかそういうものを集中してお話しさせてもらいました。
For me, when I heard about it, I wanted to find the opportunity to interact with the Japanese people in the same industry. For me, I'm a product of great mentors starting out when I was a student to even when my early stages of my career. And so I thought it would be a great opportunity to help share my knowledge of let's say, an American sensibility to the Japanese people, because I would love to see Japan be brought up to the main stage just like everybody else in America. My voice is very important because it makes me unique, it makes me independent. No one else can copy what I do and be like me, because it comes from my experience and from my heart.
It's uncertain, right? Because the future is uncertain, but my intention is keep living in art. keep living from art. Because I know it's crazy privilege. I do know that I'm one of the most fortunate people there is. Just the fact that I pay my bills out of what I love, out of art, it's insane. So for me, I just want to keep learning. I want to keep better at it. I want to keep developing different mediums and different crafts, you know? Just collaborating with people that I have an affinity with. I just feel really, really, really fortunate. I don't want to say lucky because I believe luck is when opportunity meets preparation, right? But I feel really, really fortunate. I hope health and fortune keeps enlightening me, you know? But keep living from art. That's what I want to do.
They are very highly educated professional with a high skill. And I really encourage keep going and enjoy doing your art, you know, like not just only as a job, you know, we're all artists. We love to explore and create something. And I believe in Japanese creator, their ability, very highly skilled, very original. In the world, they have a high demand of animation, like anime as well. So they should be proud of what they make and bring something very original as a Japanese. I think it's, you know, we can do it. いろんなツールを使っていろんなこう自分の強さを強めて何もスタイルを必要以上に変える必要もないのかもしれない。日本のアニメって本当にこう人気があるので日本のアニメスタイルもあるだろうしプラスアメリカの要素も取り入れてって本当に日本人が持つ感性素晴らしいのでたまたま私はアメリカに行ってその業界でこうありがたくも経験させてもらったのでそれをねなんかこっちに還元できたらなっていつも思っています。
日本のエンターテインメントがどれだけ海外で特にアメリカとかヨーロッパで愛されてるっていうことがどれだけ愛されてるのかっていうのが日本国内にそこまで伝わってないなっていうのはずっと感じているんですね。将来のエンターテインメント特に映像系に関してはハリウッド映画も含めて日本の IP 日本のコンテンツが多分塗り替えてしまうんじゃないかなと本気で思ってます。それぐらい若い子たちに受けてます。でその愛されているそしてアートとして評価されているんだっていうことをできるだけ日本で頑張っている方たちにも伝えたいなという気持ちが僕の中にあります。でアメリカだとアニメーターとかもアーティストって呼ばれてるんですよね。で日本だとなんかこうちょっとねアーティストっていうとちょっとなんかねむずがゆいような本当に海外だと日本のアニメーターの方たちもみんなアーティストっていうふうにこうリスペクトされているのでそのリスペクトされている事実だったりとかその本当の価値っていうものを届けられるというかそんな何かが将来できたらいいなと私は思っています。来年東京アニムユナイトをやらせていただけることになったら、来年は今度は半分くらいかそれ以上は日本の著名な方だったりとか、凄腕のアーティストの方たちに登壇いただいて勝ち合ってこう混ざり合ってユナイトするような感じのイベントにできたらなと思ってます。